Hi everyone, it's Farah. Okay, so I just got back from home and right now I'm on my way back to IPG and I thought why not just turn on the camera and talk a bit. So today I've been thinking about a lot about this idea of our role as a young educator. Like what does it actually mean in the bigger picture? Especially when people keep talking about this whole MADANI society things. So if you're a student teacher like me, or even just someone who cares about youth and education, you have probably heard that term a lot. But honestly, what does it look like in real life? And more importantly, how do we actually build it? So let's just chat about it. Hi guys, so actually I just got out of my Grab and I'm walking back to my dorm now. And sorry if I sound a little bit different and kind of weird. I was kind of shy because in the car I wasn't very familiar with the driver. So let's continue about our chat. From my perspective, being a responsible young teacher is so much more than just teaching lessons and marking paper. It's really about connection, it's about shaping people and shaping real human beings. Think about your own school days. Do you remember the teacher who just read from the textbook? Probably not, right? But I'm pretty sure you remember the ones who made you feel seen, the ones who actually care for you. For example, like Miss Honey from Matilda. Those teachers who created a safe space, who noticed you when you were struggling and who actually listened. That's where the Madani value of compassion, ihsan, comes in. And honestly, as young teachers, we have an advantage. We understand what students today are going through. Social media pressures, anxiety, mental health struggle, we grew up with it too. So when we talk to students casually, when we relate to them, we are not just teaching, we are building trust. We are showing them that their voice matters. Hi guys, so actually I'm getting real tired from walking and from packing all my stuff to come back to my dorm, to IPG. So I hope it's okay for you guys if I continue our chat while sitting down. So now let's talk about sustainability. Usually when people hear sustainable society, they immediately think about the environment, like saving the turtles or planting trees. And yes, that is super important. But here's the thing. Students don't just learn from what we talk, from what we say. They learn from what we do. So if you want them to care about the environment, we have to show it ourselves. We have to show our action ourselves. Like using reusable cups, doing small growing projects, or even just talking openly about reducing waste. These small actions actually stick with them because kids, they observe everything. And sometimes even more than what we expect. Sustainability isn't just about the environment. Sustainability is also about sustaining values, sustaining critical thinking, sustaining a strong, inclusive community. So, what I'm trying to say is Malaysia is such a diverse country, right? And our classrooms reflect that. So, as young teachers, it is our job to create a space where everyone feels respected and included, where students learn to work together, speak kindly, and stand up against things like bullying. So, that is how we slowly build a Madani society, one classroom at a time. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it can feel overwhelming sometimes. You look at the syllabus, you look at the timetable, and think, I barely have time to finish all the lesson, all the syllabus. Now, how am I supposed to teach values too? But here's the thing, you don't teach values separately, you just weave them in. When you're analyzing a story, you talk about empathy, or when you're discussing a real life issues, you bring in ethics and truth. So it is already there. We just have to highlight it. And honestly, isn't it crazy to think about how much influence we actually have? Every single day, we are in front of students who are still growing, still learning, still figuring out life. And we have the tools to, like, videos, podcasts, interactive stuff to make learning more meaningful and relevant. So, to all my fellow young teachers out there, let's really step up. Let's be responsible with the influence we have, because we are not just preparing students for exam, we are preparing them for life. And the future of a sustainable Madani society, it literally starts in our classrooms. So I think I've reached already, or almost. Thanks for listening to my random thoughts on the way back to IPG. And I'll see you guys in the next video.